Today we are delving into the old Poseidon Energy power plant located in the bottom right corner of the map, very close to the wreck of the FMS Northern Star. This place is currently occupied by Cutty and his raiders. In order to gain access, you will need to unlock a master lock door, but don't worry, there is an alternative route in. And no, you can't use the terminal, unfortunately. The key for both the door there and the door on the roof can be found on Cutty at the end of it, and the alternative way in is this. It's a little pipe, which will bring you into here. You have to do a wee bit of swimming once you grab some supplies off that raider. That should definitely indicate to you one thing. This place isn't going to be easy. There's a lot of mirelurks. You could do a bit of a gauntlet run through them all. But under the water here, I just want to show you this little bit. If you dive right into the back, there's a full giddy up buttercup just behind there. It's a very useful piece of junk, which can scrap down into a lot of things. If you go back to the pipe that you just came out of and go around the back, there's some Mr. Handy feel. I always like to show something that maybe even a veteran might not have known. Okay, so this place is much easier to navigate than it would look. This is the first room in which a mirelurk will pop out, usually a kill claw. The level requirement for this place is quite high, so all the enemies are very formidable. Moving into the corridor, you'll be faced with another room where they seem to be laying some eggs. But for you, there's some first aid to keep you going, and a toolbox with some ammunition. You'll definitely need it. As for the next flooded room, there is another little hidden tunnel beneath the surface here, and a few mirelurks that will pop up. The tunnel in question is there. There's a little lunchbox and a cap stash, and the way to access it is to just follow it around to here, where you can enter, go swing round, boom, boom, and the body of the raider. Now, they did have control of this entire place, but unfortunately, they lost control to the mirelurks, so they activated a robot defense system to keep the mirelurks at bay, which we'll be encountering later on. Carrying on, there is another room behind that, and the only way to get to it is actually through another flooded room. At the end of this, you will get a safe. You can actually see this room with the first kill claw that we were talking about earlier, just through here. Bypass this one, and there's a little safe for you to unlock. Now, let's swim back into this room, because we'll want to carry on in here, and there's a little novice terminal you should be able to unlock with ease. Read me. The goddamn mirelurks triggered security down here. Use the roof access. Cutty. You can't lockpick that door, so you will have to use the terminal. You'll find a Protectron up here. He don't do all that much against mirelurks. If the mirelurks get even so close as a swing near him, the Protectron is as good as dead. But maybe if you are running past them all, he could serve as a tasty distraction for them. Moving into this, you can drop down into the flooded room, but you'll still have to swim under in order to exit it. There's no other way up to this part of the catwalk. Into an office area. Lots of remains of ex-employees who clearly were not able to escape. When the bombs fell, it seems the security system was kicked into place, and when the raiders came along, they found the remains of everyone that couldn't escape in time. This place does have a bobblehead and a skill book, so let's go get it. There is a very rare chance that you'll arrive here and a Corsair and some synths will actually be trying to kill Cutty. So I've never personally seen that, didn't even know it was a possibility, but it is a rather rare occurrence. This is the exit that we've seen, or more so the entrance that was the master lock at the beginning. So once you get the key, you can exit that way, or you can continue to fight onto the roof. There's another terminal to unlock, which will give you another message. Don't touch anything, use the roof access. We don't want this floor waking up too much. So we'll use this. It'll trigger a little bit of an alarm system. And this area is divided into two sections. Firstly, this one that takes you into a corridor with a few Protectrons that you'll have to take care of. A couple of storage rooms, bathrooms that you can have a little look at. You might get something useful. Don't know who was trying to stuff light bulbs down the toilet, but The Protectrons here are simply keeping the mirelurks at bay. They've got barricades. They don't want these mirelurks to get to them. So that's why Cutty occupies the next level. There's a little thing you can find down here, a little lunchbox. Alongside some bags of fertilizer. You might get lucky. Wee noodle cup. Not a bad find. Alright, so carry on round here to this room. You could parkour over the barrier as an alternative, but I usually use this door. And I'll take you into the rest of the facility. Bypass the last of the security that they have in place. We combat shotgun, more mines. Quite the gauntlet just to make it to this place. Another office area. Plenty of chems lying around, so be sure to pick up all of them on your travels. Even if you don't use chems, they're a really good thing to sell. Into this area, another bathroom with some rataway, more chems. And if we walk straight through here, this is where Cutty resides. He's the one in the power armor here. Behind the endurance bobblehead. I love this one. Just gives you a straight 1 boost to your endurance. Always be ready to take one for the team. And for all of you that use energy weapons, this one will be pretty good. Tesla magazine giving you a 5% increase on critical damage. 10 number 1 hits. Rockobot takes the nation by storm. Love it. Alright, so there is another wee bit that you can visit, which is just above here using this ladder. Find a wee teddy bear here with some buff out and other chems just strewn about. Then you're going to want to drop down to this bit. This just kind of loops on round to the wee storage room we came out of earlier. And then once you get the key off Cutty, after killing him, you'll be able to access this door. And you'll be on the roof. Here are a few more turrets, raiders, but there's lots of supplies for you. Ammunition. Take them all out. And you'll be able to just take the catwalk here down to the ground level. If you wanted to, well, if you can access a master lock and you want to skip everything to get to Cutty, well, all you'll have to do is to just follow this part of the catwalk from the ground floor up to the second level, round the big tower, and you'll be right to the roof. You can unlock the door, skipping the mirelurk if you just want the bobblehead and you don't want to waste any time. That is an alternative route for you. Now, where are we on the map? Just, as I said, in the bottom right corner, near the Peabody House, Adam Cat's Garage, Warwick, and the Northern Star. Thank you for watching.